Hey guys, I'm back to do a quick little analysis of Job chapter 12 from the King James Version of the Bible. To begin, and Job answered and said, "No doubt, but ye are the people, and wisdom shall die with you." So here Job is being sarcastic, saying something to the effect of, "Oh, you are the smartest people in the world, and I could never have thought of these insights. All the wisdom will die with you. How tragic. Glad you have it all figured out." Verse 3, "But I have understanding as well as you. I am not inferior to you. Yea, who knoweth not such things as these? I am as one mocked of his neighbor, who calleth upon God, and he answereth him. The just upright man is laughed to scorn." So Job finds it ironic that he is being accused of mockery when his friends mock him with accusations in a particular line of questioning. Would they do this to him if he had not fallen on hard times? Their cruelty is not lost on him. Verse 5, "He that is ready to slip with his feet is as a lamp despised in the thought of him that is at ease. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God are secure, into whose hand God bringeth abundantly." So I've been under the weather this past week, and really for the past month. So I for this particular study, I leaned a little bit more heavily on the commentaries. So I'm just going to quote you Matthew Henry's take here. "Job appeals to facts. The most audacious robbers, oppressors, and impious wretches often prosper. Yet this is not by fortune or chance. The Lord orders these things. Worldly prosperity is of small value in his sight. He has better things for his children. Job resolves all into the absolute proprietorship which God has in all the creatures. He demands from his friends liberty to judge of what they had said. He appeals to any fair judgment." Verses 7 and 8, "But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee." So the Jameson Fawcett Brown Bible commentary says, "Beasts, birds, fishes, and plants," reasons Job, "teach that the violent live the most securely. The vulture lives more securely than the dove, the lion than the ox, the shark than the dolphin, the rose than the thorn which tears it." Verse 9, "Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this? In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind? Doth not the ear try words, and the mouth taste his meat?" I thought this was a curious phrasing. Doth not the ear try words? So I looked up the pulpit commentary for verse 11. And what this means is, in other words, is it not as much the business of the ear to discriminate between wise and unwise words as of the palate to determine between pleasant and unpleasant tastes? The bearing of the verse on the general argument is not clear according to the pulpit commentary. But yeah, doth not the ear try words? "With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days understanding. With him is wisdom and strength. He hath counsel and understanding. Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. He shutteth up a man, and there can be no opening. Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. Also he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. He leadeth counselors away spoiled, and maketh the judges fools. He looseth the bond of kings, and girdeth their loins with a girdle." I thought this was interesting. What do we mean by this? Girdeth their loins with a girdle. I found it a little bit confusing. I mean, I think it fits in with the reversal of fortune theme here. But the Benson commentary had to say, he looses the bond of kings. He takes from them the power and authority wherewith they ruled their subjects, ruled them with rigor, perhaps tyrannized over and enslaved them. And he diverts them of that majesty which he had stamped upon them, and by which they kept their people in awe. These God can, and often does, take away from them, and thereby free the people from their bonds, of which we have abundance of instances in the history of different nations, and girdeth their loins with a girdle. He reduces them to a mean and servile condition, which is thus expressed, because servants used to gird up their garments, which after the manner of those parts of the world were loose and long, that they might be fitter for attendance upon their masters. He not only deposes them from their thrones, but brings them into slavery. Verse 19. He leadeth princes away spoiled, and overthroweth the mighty. He removeth away the speech of the trusty, and taketh away the understanding of the aged. He poureth contempt upon princes, and weakeneth the strength of the mighty. He discovereth the deep things out of darkness, and bringeth out let me start that again, verse 22. He discovereth deep things out of darkness, and bringeth out to light the shadow of death. I thought this is interesting. On the face of it, it's like, oh, God is discovering deep things in darkness. Like, there are mysteries to God. But then I thought a little bit more about it. And I think the idea of the writer is not that God is discovering something new about himself, but is disclosing the wicked conspiracies of men. And that makes sense. Verse 23, he increaseth the nations and destroyeth them. He enlargeth the nations and straighteneth them again. He taketh away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth, and causeth them to wander in a darkness where there is no way. They grope in the dark without light, and maketh them to stagger like a drunken man. All right. Okay. Take care.